right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. The seats are shoveled, the fans are ready for a snow game here in Buffalo. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. On the return, there's Ray Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Christmas present from Michael Wilson. We were looking at this. The key is, does the ball touch the ground? Because Wilson does end up with it. And did it hit Ryan's left arm there? Very difficult to tell. If it doesn't touch the ground, it's a catch. Obviously, they looked at angles, felt it didn't, and overturned it to a catch and a touchdown. Absolutely incredible. That is an outrageous play to find in this tight end. Another third and long situation, 3rd and 8. Here comes the blitz. Stroud standing in the pocket, throws, and it's incomplete. As was intended for Hutchinson, and it was Isaiah. You want, but he's done well. The last week, by one measurement, he was the 3rd best tackle rated out in the league. Here's a 2nd and 5. And with that, gets him back at the 42. Hutchinson was there first. Loss of 9. Just talking about the matchup, they're going to try to help him. Yes, anyone is trying to help out good. Just the poorly executed trip, which means you got to trip the defensive end to help. Couldn't do it. Double figures down the season in sacks. With that one, Hutchinson runs the total up to 10 on the match. But be careful, Blazers could be explosive early on. These guys don't.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Pressure coming, and they take him down.
Good time. Lawrence looking for help. Lawrence will throw on the run, and he fits it into Parker Washington. And a 1st down to the number 44. 21 yards on the pitch and catch. This is where I think Trevor Lawrence has grown. If this breaks down and he feels pressure, watch when he goes to move to the right here. He's just going to move a little bit, 3 steps. Then he's going to come back left and then come out the back door that way, make a throw across his body into the middle of the field.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating the sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
What an impressive way to begin this ball game. He's got this offense reeling on the other side. I know these coordinators and QBs, they love to come out with their opening script they perfected all week long. And this dude, he's single-handedly ripping that script up and dismantling this offense.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Third and long for him here. And that's away from the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to put it away on fourth.
What?
And he sends it up amongst the flurries.
We really got a guy out here trying to be racist.
Takes this in at the 25. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
You get the mute. Goodbye.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts on first down. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Still has some space inside the 35. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on
Racism's not cool.
and denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, Hurts. Forced out to his right. An escape throw, and they're going to intercept it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Dang, you suck.
It's tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders
Played the same thing again, man. Yeah, I'm a tough guy, you know. I'm the same tough guy that you are, trying to talk shit on the internet. Grow up. Grow up, little racist, man. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up, Peter Pan.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories.
You know what I messed up with?
Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it.
Subs here,
You
all
line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And how about this Brock. They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Wow.
In a ball drop, it's probably the only place it's going to be completed. That is excellent coverage by K'Quan McMillan. The only thing he reads his eyes go to the right. He looks, comes back, slides the pocket.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they finally stop him, but right before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to be set for the 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Trying it left side with Cook. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Points and yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that's good for a Buffalo first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down now, ball at the 33. Handoff here to Davis. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. It's a designated keeper for Allen. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Third and goal. Montgomery re-enter.
Round 80! What's that?
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Couldn't get it the last two snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Davis. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, out comes the Bills' field goal units and Matt Prater. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Prater puts it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Prater on to send it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Oh, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Allen now on 1st down. Headed out right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back in line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hurts. they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
He'll throw it. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain.
Come on, Bernard, what are you doing, bro? I have that perfectly defended.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Eagles in possession of starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Eagles trail by a field goal. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a pick up of 4 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made it the perfect time for the 1st down.
That's Smith on the slant. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. He brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Let's get to that wide complete. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right, and he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw.
Good pick. Should have lobbed it.
Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles make the play that should
I had him beat. I just didn't throw it out over the top. Man, I'll take a rough win over a pretty loss.
Boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
We're going to pass it here. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line.
You talking about in this right here? Oh, this is game over. All he's got to do is win.
To expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those
I'm not. He wasn't that great.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Like me in this game, he wasn't that great.
And they'll have just one left to burn now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, we definitely are missing some wide receivers.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Yeah, no, I mean, he wasn't that good. But
just couldn't get a snap
it happens.
before the play clock expired.
He didn't throw any picks. Dawson Knox dropped a touchdown in the end zone. When he was open, he, like, alligator armed it right in the point of the football on 4th down. So that was hurtful for sure. This guy I'm playing against here, I do wish I would have beat him. Obviously, you always wish you win every game. He comes on the screen after my first drive. He starts talking racist as soon as he makes a stop. He says, "You suck, N-word." I'm like, what? You got to be racist right off the jump? I didn't even say a word to him. Then I was like, wow. No, definitely not.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal.
No, he definitely wasn't. He's about to be so happy too that he won. But I just totally gave him this game. I played absolutely garbage.
Performance overall. The clock where it is, where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying.
But yeah, first game of the day, you know, and get that warm up game.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll
It
see
happens.
what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
Jackson Dart. How the game? Are they in the 2nd quarter or what?
All right, Bills to the line.
You're not a fan of Dart?
First down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. Gets some space around midfield. Keeps himself upright. To the 10. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it.
Oh, that's when he ended the game? Yeah, that's pretty bad. I actually like Jackson Dart, too. I think he's solid.
So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always,
I don't know why they even have this play. Jackson Bar. That was actually funny.
So no time remaining, Brock, but the touchdown and now potentially this 2-point conversion can at least make it look.
He's going mid blitz.
One final shot here. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal will get them the lead.
She says now a field goal can get them the lead. Yeah, lady, the game is over, though.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense.
Yeah, what kind? You eat just your regular cheese you normally eat? Oh, that sounds good. I have them here too, and I just don't. I should lob it. I'm watching the save. Like I really got him too. If I just lob it, I have Shakir wide open too. She all on one, or those are the different kinds they have. But I seen him, and he was too far underneath. If I just actually make the correct type of throw, but whatever, it happens. Different kinds. That's pretty sick, though. Like a Chipotle chicken kind of one, like a chicken bacon ranch. Like, sounds good. I'll be honest, that sounds good. Yo, you see that temp dude? So first off, Louis D 107, racist. I think people should report people like that. The problem is when they don't say it in a message, you can't like report it because what are they going to go by the audio? Like they don't do anything like that. But that temp dude, whatever, all those bunch of random numbers, that dude was such a hoe. He changed my camera angle on me. I don't know how he did it, but I was playing from the broadcast and I couldn't see where I'm passing the ball. I was like, wow, what a hoe. And then he only beat me by 6 or whatever. I was like, who does that? So I said, if I run into him now, if he pops up on the bottom of the screen, I'm gonna just turn the game off. And bro, that's such hoe shit.
Fake pass rush comes on the backside, but he's able to shoot it out there to Williams for 21-yard pickup.
Like who does that? So now if I start a game and have to close it randomly, it's because I run into that dude again. Because I'm not playing that bullshit. We'll just not have no game because the game won't. If you quit early enough, the game won't count. So we won't be playing that temp dude again. Yeah, you said how about them Bills? Oh, we won. I'll take the win, man. Especially this time of the year, it's a beautiful thing to be winning in December.
If you like long-range field goals, I'd say stick around. The streak going of 10 in a row, but they got a lot of close players. I'm not finding that's all good. I read enough about it.
Oh, this is so annoying too with this roster update thing. So I definitely had some stuff going on in that game where my stuff was wrong.
2nd and 12. To J-Mo, and he's got it. 6-game winning streak.
Yeah, dude, did you see Matt Milano? I love roster updates, don't get me wrong, but it shouldn't, every time I click start, it shouldn't say roster update available. Did you see Matt Milano killed Quinshon Judkins? Like, not literally. That would be actually really sad. You don't want anyone to die. Yeah, their backup quarterback, Minshew, I guess, tore his ACL, so it doesn't matter. If I'm a Chiefs fan, I want them to lose the rest of the games. You're not in the playoffs, you know? It's the old get a better draft pick thing now for them. Yeah, Milano tackled Quinshon Judkins, and I guess he broke his leg. He might have a knee injury, and he might have an ankle injury all in the same play. It looked pretty bad. Live, it didn't look bad, but once you actually see it, like, when you're looking for it, it's like, whoa, that was pretty bad. So you'll have to look that up.
Threaten of trying right there. It's just a little bit of a busted coverage, but the motion is what created it. And I think that's why you see Dan Campbell coming in has done an exceptional job of targeting his best players and figuring out ways to do it at different times, situationally calling high-level games.
Are they tied with the Jets with the same record now?
Montgomery for the second straight carry gets set back a yard by Highsmith. For John Robinson, even though you try your best to.
Honestly, I'm torn for the night game. I can't really root for the Patriots but it's Bills fans maybe should want them to win because, well, I guess it doesn't. If they lose, it doesn't hurt. Are they behind the Jets now? Yeah, that's good for the Jets. Either way, the Bills need to win the division. Patriots, Ravens, that's not boring. But either way, the Patriots have to lose to the Jets or the Dolphins for us to win the division. There's only two scenarios. The Bills win the next two games. Well, really, I guess one of those teams has to lose or beat the Patriots anyways. Yeah, he has not been good this year, that's for sure.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square.
Bro, he smacks
It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens.
He injures himself. He loves injuring people so much he injures himself. I can't remember the last time he played a full season.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll work this one past
Las Vegas today as they have come to the end of the first quarter. That was the slowest of our 4 games to reach the end of the first 15 minutes. Raiders looking to get on the board. They're just outside the red zone in a commercial break. 7-0 Texans with the lead. A slow grind this year for Thomas in his sophomore season in the NFL. I guess what? If you mentioned him sophomore slump, there were moments, but I tell you one thing right now, I mean, you got to be aware of where you're at on the football field. There was an opportunity for Brian Thomas this week.
All right, man. Take it easy. Enjoy that cruise. Appreciate you.
For the first down, he's got it. Just nudging the football across the 49. Another Arizona and Atlanta update. Jacoby Brissett on 3rd and 7. Feels some pass rush. Thinks about running for it. And dumps it off.
Yeah, talk to you later, man.
Is the man who makes a half-minute play. They pick up the first down. They go get that first down. Well, if you look at what they did with Jacoby Myers, they went out of their way to extend it before the season's even over. They're the midst of a 5-game win streak. He gets a 3-year extension this week. Shows you the value that he has brought to this team over the last 5 years. No catches yet today for Myers. First down at 10 from the 49. Off the quick thing. Lawrence looking, floats it out as his tight end Strange to the 26. His third catch of the afternoon. This one for 23. It's just finding the open receiver you just mentioned, Jacoby Myers.
25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. And now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On play action, no chance at all. He'll go down. That's Taylor Rapp bursting in to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and left.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Jackson on fourth down. Open man, that's Bateman downfield.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here's the first carry for men from Kentucky. Ray Davis will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roquan Smith, they're going to bring him down. From the 43, here's second down and 6. They'll run with Gilliam. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. To the air is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Buffalo. And the Bills' first down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Jacoby Brissett.
He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. In motion comes Walker. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson moving outside the pocket. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
4th down, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. He'll step up and run, and he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and 7. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20.
He'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. In motion comes Andrews. A short game down to the 7. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. From a little further back, here's second and goal. In motion comes Walker. Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Now it's Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Finding room at midfield. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. And even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defensively, they got a little too eager, as we could see. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Now a design run. It's Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From Raiders have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A 27-yard attempt.
Raiders kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now this is a surprise right out of the locker room. They'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Forced to his right. That one down the field.
How can you not make that throw?
It is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Now it's going to
tackle. He is stood up by Mika Baker and knocked down short of the line to get. We're back with the Lions possession. We have not had a first down put up by either side in the last 7.5.
third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
He gets this complete to Shakir. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Allen will give this to Davis. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Second and 7 at the Ravens 11.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Now Prater can tack on the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills will get out in front, 17-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Jackson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yo. Shot! 180!
Jackson now. Flush to his right.
And that's a great job defensively here on the third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And this is going to backfire in a big way.
There with 12. We'll show you a quick Lions and Steelers play on 1st and 10. Empty backfield for Jared Goff. He goes over the middle. Jahmyr Gibbs, 360 spin. Got the first down, backed up behind the first down line, and then got it again. Lions still with 2:49 to play. On the sideline, he throws that one away. Myers was in the area, but he was well covered. 2 seconds to go before halftime. Here comes the field goal.
It's just a shot down the field. If there's something there, if not, trust the quarterback to get it out of play. You don't want to take it.
Hayward and some of these other guys have been dominant. Here's Gibbs. Gibbs able to get 4 yards out of it. During that break, you're not going to believe what happened. And our cameras happened to catch it. DK Metcalf and mixing it up with someone in the stands. Oh, my gosh. And that, not going to have great consequences for the Steelers and Metcalf. He just got to block out the noise. Good kick by Little to give Jacksonville a 17-10 lead. On the 3rd and 1, got the first down to go down to Tracy.
Well, I was watching it, and he came over because the fan in the stands was holding a 4 Pittsburgh jersey. He went over, and the fan said something to him, obviously. Metcalf did not like what he said, and he saw the swipe there. No Steelers came over to him and mentioned anything. We'll see if the league takes action, guys.
I think there's about a 100% chance of that. We got the 2-minute warning. What a quite a scene near the Steelers bench. We'll keep you posted if anything happens. 4th and 1. They came out of a 2-minute warning timeout, and Atlanta went for it and got it, pushing forward. Let's go there live right now. Glendale, Arizona, the site where the Falcons are trying to take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point before the half. So getting his playmakers in
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Arlington. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down.
Extra point block, and we're through. Calais Campbell's 11 of his career in the block kick department. He told us this week sometimes he visualizes a blocked kick, gets his hand up, and does it.
Hey, what's going on?
And you've got that sort of height and reach with those long arms. That's not too difficult, but look at the effort, too. They just score a touchdown, you don't give up on it. That's high ball game. 11 block kicks for a career. It's incredible for him.
It's time for today's Good News Play Today, presented by Allstate.
And let's go with Minnesota's Justin Jefferson. It's been a frustrating season for one of the greatest wide receivers in the game, but his sideline catch in the fourth quarter certainly caught our eye.
Side of the 25-yard line.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Over the Giants for the season, 917 touchdowns.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete.
Somehow Mike Arnold and his crew saw it. The director knows the pass going to Metcalf. Don't think that doesn't weigh on your mind right now for him as well. Just don't thinking that I'm just saying that's there in his brain, right? He made an egregious decision. And he knows how this is going to affect something. It's like you have that weight of this, for you, the homework assignment that you have coming up that you didn't finish yet. And it's going to wait right there, so you're going to face it after the games.
Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Prescott is main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give them 16 there, and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To the air again. Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyways. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Throw again. Dak. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Dak going to push this one forward. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah! 46.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Rolling right. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in.
So.
Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Davis. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards.
What glitch?
Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
Yeah, he was running pretty fast. That is a slow running back, though.
With the run plays to allow themselves to operate.
He's only got 88 speed.
Well, not this guy.
I thought you were complaining about something else. That's why I was a little confused.
Races for 6.
Like, keeping up with him, yeah.
For the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7.
Yeah, it was like he was fast enough to keep up, but not fast enough to be close to make a play.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Devontae Turpin on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Oh yeah, that's how Madden is.
Prescott on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they will bring it down on the
I was just a little too far away.
A big play for the Cowboys. 39 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Dak. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, previous goal. Right to point.
In motion, Lamb. Slot man going to move. In motion left. On 3rd and
Linebacker, move out of the way. Oh my gosh, he ran right in. You see Bernard? He ran right in the wrong gap. Oh my god. Yeah.
Now Aubrey for the extra point.
He was smart enough when he was unblocked on that blitz to jump up and knock it down, and he threw it over the middle, but he wasn't smart enough to run into the right gap. Just runs out of the way.
Touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, this is James Cook.
No.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and come back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the range for catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen.
Oh my goodness. Come on, man.
Up to the challenge there. They force the completion.
This game is frustrating.
On down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
Man, I don't know if I was going to be close enough to that. Ooh.
13-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Play action. It's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
There.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
A design run here for Allen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. What a job there. Using his legs on the run. Pickup of 19. And that's a first down. First and 10. And it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Jadeveon Clowney. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up.
There it is.
And a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll have to go to the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they...
good blocking, and he's
in the backfield.
Touchdown.
Come on.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Davis now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Yeah, that penalty. Yeah, you don't, unless you're going for 2, it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now.
I got enough time to spike it. Maybe I got 1 second.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal.
To that or a Hail Mary or something. We'll try it. 64 yards. Got a leg.
So, Sean McDermott going to send on the field goal unit now. And this is a long one. Officially 64
hit it perfect. We'll see if it goes in.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Come on, EA Sports. Dang. He's got 90-something carrying, too.
Wow. The dream start here. They gave them 6 points on the kick return and have extended their lead here, Greg.
Yeah, and the talk at halftime was, let's come out. Let's get an early stop on
oh, there goes
let's
that.
Get the ball back to our offense to try to extend our lead. But they don't even need to get the ball back to their offense, Mike. Their kickoff unit forces a big turnover and is able to scoop and
92 carrying, you think he's got?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis.
Not again. Oh my gosh, though, that's crazy.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
This is like that Houston game. I don't know if you saw that again. That's my receivers not get open.
Negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game.
Like I don't have any time to throw. Just
put themselves
in
a
open.
massive hole.
Flush to his right.
Never gonna drop it.
Complete it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Oh my gosh. He got beat on the route so bad that he was in position to make the play. He like, oh my gosh.
Possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is Ferguson in motion. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further. They are set up with first.
He's playing in the end zone. I do not have. Those are default hooks.
That time Mike, from the
Oh
offensive
my
coordinator.
gosh.
They match up one of the most explosive playmakers
Default
in the
hooks.
NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best
I
route
should have known you were
runners.
doing read flat there. But I guess a completely different play, but same concept. But man, why I don't understand why they do some stuff they do in this game. Like I'm playing double buzzer to take away the middle. The linebacker is supposed to take the deep. The linebacker is supposed to take the deep blue, which he's in. And then my strong safety is not playing like a 10-yard depth. He's playing like 15, 20 yards. What's he doing? Oh.
They get nothing out of it. Davis now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take it.
Really shouldn't do much. I'm not going to do too much more because it shouldn't be. It's crazy. This will match up again twice.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
Ooh.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. Down the sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I'm not going to play that. Never works. I'm going to do it anyway.
Now a designed run. It's Allen. And he'll be met in the
That play is trash.
drop behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To the air is Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Allen to throw. On the run to the right. He's got it inside the 5.
Hey, you were just not there. It was close.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Yeah.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They put Pickens in motion. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
You do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now. Now a screen set up for Blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
46.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Prescott.
line.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Cincinnati will face the Arizona Cardinals and the Cleveland Browns in the 2025 regular season.
2nd and 10.
47. Yeah,
Prescott again.
I got stuck on the nose tackle. I hate that, because then you can't switch stick, you can't do anything, you can't move around.
Greg, that's one of those scores
Couldn't cover anyone.
Completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
To the air again. Prescott exiting the pocket right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground. On first down, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on second down, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and a yard.
To throw again, it's Allen.
Ooh, I thought I could throw it. I said, ooh, stop. I said, ooh, stop. Let's see if I can throw it behind him.
Great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is
good
don't
play.
allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Hey, kill.
That is Ferguson in motion. Second down, Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Allen in a throw on first and 10. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills. First down.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a
Bill looks to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. throw it up to him and let him do the rest.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. First down, Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Blue.
Caught him, D-lineman again.
Yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Incomplete.
I get mad at it. Come on. Yeah, 94 catching for what?
This is one of those situations.
It's open. It's not like it's even
into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
I had him for the good shit.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th
Good game,
quarter.
man.
There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Kill.
They put Pickens in motion. Prescott on 1st down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They put Pickens in motion. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott.
And this is going to be a touchdown. How is that not a pick? Oh my God.
Here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. fire. That is a
What?
rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
I just hit the hurdle button. I was trying to hit triangle.
Everything going wrong. A big deficit.
Yeah.
All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they have
We made it this far, so we're not quitting. You can keep scoring if you want. That's don't matter to me. It's just one game.
It is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Inside the 10,
He's catching me.
and he's going to be taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. He's got it at the 3.
Oh, and it's the
He
lead.
will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Again, Prescott to the air. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead.
Trying too much there.
Minute of play.
Trying to do too many different adjustments.
So add another touchdown.
All right, so if I get the pick 2 here, I win. Just go with that.
Already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Oh, he ran. I can't get a pick 2 if you run it. He's like, I ain't risking the loss.
They mark him short. The try 2 unsuccessful. Johnson now to return. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is hot. He's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again.
I know.
But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Johnson now to return. Just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. And it's recovered
Good game, man.
by one of his teammates. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down.
Yeah, clearly I stopped caring, but that was funny.
Point for point in the end. Got a few more defensive stops their opponents did. That was the difference.
So they're going to lose a couple of yards. I thought for sure that was going to be incomplete. It should be. It is incomplete after they talk it over. Yeah, that's clearly incomplete, but the officials let that play. So this will be a field goal. Again, you pretty forward by a couple of yards.
Third and long, trying to find someone to save play to maybe get you pick up that first down, but if not,
Oh, it is a winter wonderland indeed. The snow is falling in upstate New York as you get a look inside Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And good coverage there on special teams.
These are real top-flight players at their positions. Second and 6. But they just leap off the table with the culture. He's great. Going to give it back to Warren. He is stopped by DJ. 5 catches for Washington, 121 yards of the score. Trevor Lawrence 4 for 4 for 116 yards on third down. Broncos bring the heat. It's Washington again. Yeah, breaks away from contact. Washington out of bounds at the 5. Riley Moss was right there. He couldn't wrap him up. 24 yards later, it's first and goal Jags. And again, watch the leverage by Riley Moss. He's going to aim to the outside. This is the 3rd and 4, and it's Miller in motion. Rodgers goes to the sideline, and guess what? It's Scotty Miller again. Where have you been? On 4th down, where have you been? Now your career. Yeah, this is 3rd down. But look at the toe tap right there. I mean, back-to-back huge plays. The 4th down and then the 3rd down there. And Rodgers thinks he might actually be out of bounds. He wants to snap it quick.
So get him down shy of the 20.
1 for the season. They got 3 now on this drive. You saw Parker Washington take it down inside of the 10-yard line. Jacksonville is first and goal from the 5. But that game has just gone to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're bookmarking the Jags offense. First and goal from the 5 when they start the 4th quarter. The Denver Broncos, the 1 seed in the AFC, is in code red with 15 minutes left to play. Especially seen it here in the last few weeks. Thielen, back Valdez Scantling, and now Miller. They're in the right spots. Even if they're covered sometimes, they get to the area quickly, so they look for the progressions. Here's Warren. And DJ Reader holds up.
19-yard line.
Second drive this quarter with his first march down the field. First time he did with a fumble. And Hardy got 13. 3rd down and toast. And look at this. On the road this season. You know they didn't get it done the last time of this quarter, but they're best of the league, 14 out of 19 times. They scored a touchdown. And almost got them get a 4th and about a foot as Barnes was able to bring it back. They score on Pittsburgh right there.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. To throw is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. Room past the 35. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Nick's going to keep this himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there without blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2nd down and 8. To throw, here's Nix. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Franklin. They tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. One play action, here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Adam Troutman there to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Ray Davis, 65 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Matt Prater for the point after. Now these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throw in Nix. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And it's slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Working out of the gun is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now it's Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Nix to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Man over the middle, and it's complete. 23 yards on the play.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl. The tuck roll,
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this in Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Middle.
Allen. The RPO will keep it himself. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Broncos are going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll try and run forward Davis. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ray Davis with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now Prater to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Hook made by Terrell Bernard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. This is caught. It's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards there. The Bills have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They run it again with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now this time, Allen will throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche.
Touchdown! Marvin Mims, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
It's caught inside the 25. That he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 65 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Operating from the gun, Nix. And this one too low.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Nix from the shotgun.
What is my safety doing here?
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to the air with Nix. This is caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. What's good on the extra point? And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 7.
Surprise me, you beast.
And he'll take this up over the 40 and about the 41. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Again to the fullback on the dive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Allen going to change the look here.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a
Hey, he
one-score
didn't step
game.
out of bounds or anything.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. Here we go. This is 4th down. To throw is Allen.
Bro, my O-line couldn't block Trippy at all, dude. Wow. Okay.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now second down play.
Bombers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He spins free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. So this one
I wouldn't let you call timeout there either. Was there not enough? We still could have maybe. I don't know if he would have. Did he have enough time with the one timeout? Game, I played him twice yesterday.
And dominance is starting to take over.
He's in the top 100.
The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets appreciated from the time you're playing Little League football. All the way up.
So he kept in. Oh, he max protected. Wow. That was a good call by him, because I could have bailed out of that.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
I mean, give me a second here. I got 6 people blocking.
Say good night from Buffalo.
Why would my center go to the right when I have an extra blocker? How dumb. Not that I'm probably going to get that. This one, you got to be better here. Should have just thrown it the triangle. He didn't have me. Thought he was finally going to drive that. But man, I had it. Then I wanted the touchdown. I shouldn't have gone for the touchdown. I completely blew it on this play here. Close.
Touchdown Baker for them. He's at the top of the formation. We're set. Scanning.
He's on Xbox. I can't even see him.
Jesse Bates was over there with Ellis in his third. McBride had a crack at that one. It would have appeared 3rd and 6 for the Jags. They want to get some first downs and work this clock down to nothing. But Trevor Lawrence kind of short arms that one. At the end of the play, a couple of Broncos hit Lawrence. Look at how slow he is in getting back to his feet. So keep an eye on that. But he goes to the sideline because the punt team is on the field and kicking it away to Denver. Nick Bonito putting a helmet towards the midsection of the franchise quarterback for Jacksonville. Here comes.
Oh, it is a winter wonderland indeed. The snow is falling in upstate New York as you get a look inside Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills.
It snows here, man. You gonna let some snow bother you?
And we are underway in Buffalo.
I don't even got the heavy snow on. I got the regular snow on. Dang, we got hit with a scum kick right off the bat too. You're complaining about the snow, but we're running the scum kick. Wow. Sure you did. You probably do that every game. He said, yeah, I do. Nah, you were mad about the snow. We've played before, too. I don't know if you remember, but we played. Nah, you don't think so?
It's almost over in Denver. This was the play. We sent you the end of the replay of it.
You complaining I got Josh Allen too now? Hold on. What? Wait, so what? That ain't my fault. Don't be blaming me.
So instead of 4th and 3, it was 4th and 10. He goes and throws. You just saw that the turnover on downs occurred.
I mean, I'm a Bills fan. You want me to not use my team?
Line, what a disaster.
Oh, you're good. I got pauses. I'm doing my depth chart here. Don't worry.
Looks like the Cardinals
2 years. Yeah, they had a lot of. They were a top team back then on the game. Now I feel like they're okay, but they're not as good as they used to be on the game.
They need to put together some first downs to finally put away the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders were 2 touchdowns to the game, and it's a 4 minutes left.
The Bills? No, we won. You said what? Texans? Yeah. Oh, I already tried to resume it.
Master there.
Say that again. I'm not ranked that high. I don't have that many games played. You got to play a lot of games to be ranked high. Of the month? You lying. Of the month?
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
A good solid game there on
That's
first down.
commit.
The defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do that. I mean, I probably could play more than what I've been playing. Well, that's a ton of games. 200 games.
Here's 2nd and 7. Allen going to audible to a different look. Here's a 2nd and 7. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Okay, that's all done. That's done.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. The first down carry for Davis. And he works it across the 20.
You went flying through the air like Superman.
12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On the give, this is their fullback. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That guy's going to want the football a whole lot more. I'd hate to be the offensive coordinator now because all he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching him more? Do you see me out there moving around, wiggling, and making it happen? Give me the ball, coach.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And able to get this to the 31.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now a carry here for the fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
On the 40?
First sack of the game. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3.
4th and 15.
All the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged. Sometimes you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset.
Yeah, they don't like blocking people correctly on this game. That's for sure.
Here's 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going.
It's just snow. Where do you live? You live You live in the south, you live in the north. This is snow?
Coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling
Oh,
is in
dang.
a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Yeah, it'll snow in Denver, yeah.
Throwing is Hurts.
Ooh, he held on to that getting instant.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Yeah, I'm 34 too. I live in Buffalo though, so we get snow all the time.
Still some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
You like him?
Not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal.
Oh, the Buccaneers, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. They had a lot of injuries this year, though.
On defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Yeah, but just this game. You like Todd Bowles or no? You want a new coach and everything. Oh my goodness.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
He's so, look at it. Oh my gosh.
Try and score when given the opportunity.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Allen. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. He may go. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now, Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Bills 10, Eagles nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Texans won.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. What? My freaking Gronkowski over here. Oh, my gosh.
65 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the line.
I didn't even get a play on the ball. Man. Yeah.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Well, a pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Allen going to go on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. Still going inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
That part of like the Red Sea for me, I just had to take off there.
Cook. And they'll be driven
Goodness.
back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Round half 85, half 85.
To throw, it's Allen. And taken down at the 21. Nolan Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw.
Bro, can we have a second to throw the ball? Oh my gosh, dude just comes right through. He's double teamed and he's like, nah, we're just going to come right through the line.
Prater's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Come on, man. Give me a second.
Both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
How is that not a pick? I'm in perfect spot. They just, oh my gosh.
Our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
EA Sports, it's in the game. No.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15.
Woo.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas got her.
Come on. I want it. I want it, bro.
Quickly here to tie up the ball game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that's a linebacker, so I figured maybe different body type. He's a pass coverage linebacker too, so maybe body type. He's not smaller.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to
get caught on the backside.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great...
You overcommitted. You went way to the outside.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Yeah, just went too far. Tackling. Yeah, tackling is bad on the game. At least in my opinion, I don't think any of the players tackle. They take bad angles. There's no, all the tackling is like, yeah, you can try to press square, you can try to press X, you can try to hit stick. They whiff on the hit stick. It's just always something.
First down. Here's the run with Cook, and good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Allen going to change this.
At 35, at 35.
Here's 2nd and 8. Allen going to run with it. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Okay, what do I do here?
Monday.
Now Allen. Up the middle to Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Alert! Ready?
Allen. Shakir rolls it in. The Eagles going to take the first
tackle in.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ballgame. This for the lead in the final stages. Prater's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to get.
You deserve to win this game. I haven't been scoring anything. I've been getting all these field goals.
Did they score too soon? This game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw.
Oh, my gosh.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Yeah, I do. I hate that too.
Able to pick it. And
good game, man.
Second down and 7 plays are being
He is mad.
going for the end zone. No points, just incredible. Are the reasons why they were shut out for the first time in a number of years. Burrow puts a ball under it. Higgins, touchdown. Keep in mind, they got a GM opening here. They got an interim GM with Champ Kelly. After Stephen Ross big decisions to make as the owner. This is H.N. leaving his way. H.N. the speedster takes it to the house. 28 yards. And Miami with the answer. Working quickly, Buffalo. First and goal. Allen on again. And it's Ty Johnson walking it in for the touchdown. This is a 4-man rush this time for Dallas. Herbert's got him in. Down the sideline, McCarthy for the touchdown. Second and short. Prescott takes a deep shot. Down the sideline. It is Pickens. Picking it for a touchdown. Handoff to Cook. Trying to get there. Extends his arm. He's in. Touchdown. Buffalo. Not playing in an air raid offense, but going somewhere where he can learn some concepts to the pro game wasn't really. Washington has blockers, and Washington pounds it in.
I think I'm going to come back in a minute.
Madison, top of your screen, comes in motion. McCarthy on third down.